All right, guys, welcome back to another essentially amateur skills tutorial. Today, I'm going to be showing you 7 signature skills of Philippe Coutinho. Now, when I think of his game, I'm thinking words like artistry, creativity, imagination, freedom, flair, risk-taking, magic. That's how he plays. He's very skillful, good 1v1. He learned it all on the streets, on the futsal courts. If you can play in tight quarters, if you can play futsal, if you can play on the street in small-sided games, you're going to be able to work when you have space in a big game. These next few videos, we're just going to start a new series. It's going to be essentially amateur skills tutorials, but it's going to be based off of futsal and street soccer type skills. Still, all these skills can absolutely and should be translated to a big game. Another video, I'll link it at the bottom, but I saw this futsal video of Coutinho. It's from 2005 when he was a kid. It was electric. I've watched futsal videos on Ronaldinho, Kaká, Robinho, and I'm telling you, the one that struck me the most is this one with Coutinho. He was electric and he dominated the futsal court. So let's get into it. We're gonna be going over the 7 signature skills that I picked up watching that. I'm gonna teach you them today. You implement them into your own game, but again, most important thing, play small-sided matches in the streets with your friends, your neighbors, your teammates. Thanks for clicking on the video. Let's get into it. This first skill move is going to be called a sole drag croqueta. Futsal's played a lot with the sole of your foot. You might receive the ball a lot with the sole of your foot, manipulate the ball, change directions with the sole of your foot, whereas in a big game, in cleats on turf or grass, you're playing with the inside of your foot, outside of your foot, less so with the sole of your foot, but futsal is all about the sole of your foot. So with this one, you're gonna be moving at pace. A defender comes in front of you, you drag the ball with the sole across your body, and then take it away with the inside of the opposite foot. It's quick, it's decisive, and it's very effective. This can be used to beat one defender that's right in front of you. It can also be used to split the defender. Say there's a defender right here on your side or right behind you, and a defender approaching from the side. You can split them quickly and explode away. A slight variation or tweak to this, whereas in the traditional croqueta or sole drag croqueta, you're pulling the ball square and then taking it away. You can also add a dribble, take it vertically and then take it away. It doesn't always have to be a square pull and then take away. It can be at an angle forward and then take the ball with the outside of your foot. It can also, instead of pulling it and taking it in a vertical direction, you can pull it and cut it back at an angle. So manipulating that ball and being able to change directions on a sixpence is vital when it comes to futsal. But fundamentally, it's just a sole roll with one foot to the opposite foot and take it away with the opposite foot. So again, boom, boom. We're gonna go over 2 single leg step overs. In the first one, he implements the leg dangle and a hop into the single leg step over, and then he takes it away with an inside of the foot cut in this direction. And this is how Coutinho does it. A defender's in front of him, he sizes them up, gives it a little hop, leg dangle, single leg step over, and then cuts it with the inside of his foot, taking it in this direction. So it's a slight hesitation, kind of like his feint, hop, leg dangle, single leg step over, and then takes it away with a cut. So it's very quick, very sharp, very smooth. And the way he does it, it's explosive, it's quick. He doesn't plant that foot after that single leg step over. He doesn't plant it and then take off. So again, hop, leg dangle, single leg step over, boom. Now this first variation of Coutinho's single leg step over it's less important to focus on the step over itself. It's more so important just to dangle that leg, and then again, before you plant that foot down, you take your touch away from the defender with the inside of the foot. So we're not planting the foot. And what I'm finding while I'm doing this is that it's actually easier for me to just dangle a leg above the ball instead of actually going around it and then taking it away. Less emphasis on the actual single leg step over, more emphasis just dangle that ball and then take it. All right, this next skill move we're gonna go over, I like to call the pitter patter feint crouch drive. He approaches a defender and he has this like kind of side on approach, but he's taunting the defender. He's like, come and get it, come on. He knows what he's gonna do, and what he does, he kind of does this like fake right, fake left, and then he's in his crouch position, and then he explodes away from the defender. So we're incorporating a little pitter patter with the feet, and that's a feint as well. And now he's in this crouch down position, and then he can explode away. So he approaches this side on, and he's straight up, and then it's quick, He'll even do a little leg dangle, but then he'll plant real quick, boom, boom, and take off. And he's smart when he chooses to do it. He'll be on the side, he'll be closed down because this is the sideline. A defender's right here. So he wants to take the space in the middle. He's taunting him. Come on, come get it. He's straight up, mind you, at the beginning. Then he'll do it, pitter patter, and now he's down. And momentum wise, he can explode away from this crouch position. So the pitter patter, feint, crouch, drive. By drive, I mean explode away. And by crouch, I mean he's down now. He starts up at this angle. All right, this next one's probably the simplest out of all 7, but probably one of the most effective. Primarily utilized and learned on a futsal pitch. It's a simple change of direction and change of feet. So what you're gonna do, be dribbling at pace, sole roll to the opposite foot, and then you're taking it with the outside of your opposite foot. It's a quick change of direction, boom, boom. It can be used when you're stagnant. There's a player here, there's another player coming. You gotta get out of trouble quick. So what you're gonna do, pull the ball, and then the next touch isn't with the inside of the foot, it's with the outside of the opposite foot. Boom, boom. What I love about this one is you can use it to change directions in any direction. Say you're dribbling at pace, and then there's a 50-50. The ball kind of got out in front of you, so you'll step on it, there's a defender coming here, boom, boom. Explode away from pressure. So this is another one you can utilize to split defenders. I really like this one. It's just a simple sole tap, take it with the outside of the opposite foot. And it really emphasizes, it shows the value in futsal, the ability to change direction quickly, sharply, and still maintain possession of the ball. A sole roll to the outside of the opposite foot. It reminded me instantly of that goal from Zinedine Zidane, Real Madrid, where he's in the box, ball's stuck under him. There's 3 defenders in his way. He takes it, sole of his right foot, pulls it, takes it with the outside of his left. As he's falling down, hits it, I think it takes his deflection, goes in the net. One of the greatest goals of all time in my book. Look at that. Sole roll, outside of the opposite foot, hit it. Simple as that. All right. In futsal, you got limited space, limited time on the ball. You have to utilize your body as a weapon to fake a defender out. So this next skill move is a simple receive the ball, and you're on the wing, say the sideline's here, the defender's here. I'm gonna open up my body, act like I'm gonna pass it inside to a teammate, and I'm gonna whoop, pull it, simple fake pass, chop, or cut, or pull past the defender. I just received a pass, I'm on the wing, open up, pull it, bam. Yes, it's really simple, but it's gonna be most effective if you really sell it. Open up your hips, really sell it, then chop it or pull it with you and explode away from the defender. Coutinho does it so smoothly. You wanna practice it over and over. Hopefully you can replicate that. In a way, when you break it down after you practice it, you'd be like, this is actually just like a croqueta. Again, go in this direction, open up your body, and you just pull it. And yeah, it is. It's a simple croqueta. All right, this next one's gonna be his second variation of the single leg step over. He pulls it, step over, inside foot, cut back. Whereas in the first one, there's a single leg step over, and we took it in this direction. This one, single leg step over, throwing it this way, but then we're taking it with the inside of the opposite foot in this direction, cutting back on the ball. But to initiate it, he pulls it into a step over, takes it. So again, do this number, boom, boom, boom. Pull it, step over, boom. You can vary it up. You can drag it with the sole of your foot into a single leg step over, then cut it back. I think a lot of times this movement is a lot quicker and smoother because you can pull it like this and go straight into the single leg step over and then take it away by cutting across with the inside of the foot. But either way works. I would practice it both ways, and whatever you're more comfortable with in the game, use it. All right, here it goes. Boom, boom. So practice it both ways, pulling the ball, step over, cut back, or just boom, boom, boom. Whatever you're more comfortable with, after practicing a bit, it'll just show up in a game. You just develop that instinct over time through repetition, through playing in small-sided games, playing futsal. You put the reps in, and it'll be there when you need it most. I'm really struggling on a name with this next one. It's my favorite one. I always save the best for last, so this is the best one of his. I don't have a name for it though, a proper name. Coutinho's quadruple, or the 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a clip. He receives a pass from his teammate. His back is to the defender here. He receives it with the sole of his foot, a slight move like that when he receives it, boom, boom. So that's the first touch. Then he pivots as he's turning his body, pulls it in this direction, pushes it in this direction, and now the defender is committed this way, and then he's straight into an L drag or an L turn. So let's break it down again. He's received a pass with the sole of his foot. He pivots and pulls it, and then pushes it, and then straight into an L drag in the opposite direction. So count them for me. Receive, pivot, pull, push, L drag. And I'm just counting the L drag as one touch, one movement, but we know we just saw boom, boom. 2 touches, but for simplicity's sake, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, receives it, pivots, pulls, pushes, L drag, boom. Poor defender, let's not call him out, but he is left bewildered. First he's going this direction, and he's left for dead. When he pulls the L drag, it was so quick, the way he manipulated the ball, that change of direction, it was 4 different change of directions in such a short time span. Receives it, pivot, pulls, pushes, L drag. Receives it, pivot, pulls, pushes, L drag. That's the beauty of futsal too. If you have that ability to maintain possession of the ball and you know how to do it, you can almost get away with taunting the defender. If you always have a go-to couple move to spin out of pressure, whether that be an L drag, they're coming this way, use inside my foot, keep my body between the ball and the opponent. What I always use is the outside of my foot. The ability to twist on it like that and spin out of trouble. You're only going to develop that ability, calmness, confidence on the ball to do stuff like that and still be effective at maintaining possession by playing futsal, playing in the streets, playing small-sided games. So that's what it's all about. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it was good. Hope you guys liked it. This is going to be the first of many like futsal type skills tutorials that we're going to be doing, and hopefully you guys like them, and it just helps get that mindset out there that in order to really develop as a young footballer, you got to be practicing in the streets, and it's going to build confidence in your game as well, and it's going to translate to the big pitch. I'm telling you. All right, thanks for watching the video. See you in the next one. Peace.